really, really, really want to go. I
Mm,
know
that
that there's
sounds
a place there.
incredible. Yes, and this whole area, I mean, Chumbivilcas, like you talked about, that connects with the Keswachaka Bridge. This whole area has so many fascinating sites. I know that you've heard about this Chinya City, I think is the name.
Chini City, Chini
Yes.
City, but
Have
I
you
couldn't
been
go
to,
there yet.
but
No, I'm
yeah,
planning to.
and this is like a funerary area kind of in the cliffside, right? It's like a tomb or something like that.
Yes, there's an Livitaca. There's like an caves with these specific kind of geological formations that are really, really nice. They have a festivity. I think it's in everything passed between April and July because there's like the um, it's like the celebrations of equinoxials and those kind
The
of full
equinox
moons,
and the solstices, yeah.
equinoxials, and solstices. So they have celebrations between those months.
Oh, it's
And
absolutely
also because like
fascinating.
a lot of people, it is, and it's the potatoes. It's the time when the potatoes are taken out of the earth. The
Okay.
how to say cosecha.
Yeah, the
So
harvest.
that's the harvest. Yes, that's why there's so many festivities during these times.
That sounds like a fantastic time to go and explore the area and be a
Yeah,
part of the
be,
community.
I feel that the celebrations starts on the 3rd of May because 3rd of May is the Chacana festivity, or as we know, is the Cruz del Sur, or like the Southern Cross. So that day starts all the celebrations because it counts like the full moons, equinox, seasons, and those. So
Amazing. And
over,
Ninoska, I want to talk to you about one of these festivals. It's a very special festival in the south of Cusco. It's called the Quyllurit'i.
yes, Quyllurit'i is one of the biggest pilgrimage in South America. Is this celebration? It changes every year. It doesn't happen the same day a year. I think this year is gonna be on June. I think it's gonna be on June. So this festivity, it's about to walk through all this mountain, call it it's not usually from Ocongate, that is a town in Quispicanchi province. So from Okongate to go to you go to Maguayani, and from Maguayani you start to walk. It's like 8 kilometers, 8.5 maybe kilometers that you walk. And you arrive to the base of this mountain where now there is a church, La Iglesia del Señor de Coyoriti. So the people go there to celebrate that. But in the long time ago, in the Incas time, they used to celebrate the mountain, the apple, the spirit of the mountain. But when the Spanish came here, they saw that the people go there and said, we have to do something, that the people will start to believe in God, in our God, not in their God. Okay, let's create something nice so they can believe in it. So they said about that story that it's a kid that he was playing in this area. And once there was a shaper, how to say, a pastor, like a kid that he was with his
Shepherd.
shepherd, yeah, shepherd. And this kid was there and he saw this little kid that this little kid was like white, curly hair, like blonde probably. And he has dressed a really nice dress, clothes. So they start to play. And so they made every day to play it. And once the little shepherd, he saw that his friend has some broke his dress. So he said, "Oh, I will take it and I will give it to my mom so she can fix it." I said, "Okay, okay, let's meet tomorrow." So okay, let's say. So the kid give to his clothes to his friend. So this shepherd goes to his mom and said, "Hey, mom, my friend broke his clothes. Could you fix it?" So the mom saw that, and it was the same material as the saints used to wear it in the churches. So the mom says, "Oh wow, where do you find this?" And oh, it's from my friend. Okay, let's go to the priest and let's talk about it. So the priest says, "Wow, belongs to the saints, right? So how do you find it?" They didn't believe the kid, so they went to that place, and when they go to this field where they used to play, they find a stone, and in the stone there was the image of Jesus. that now the people adores. So the stone is there, and the people build a church. So now it's known as the Señor de Quyllurit'i. So that's the story about the Señor de Quyllurit'i. It's Niño Manuelito, I think, the name of the kid that he was playing. So actually there's a place around to Quyllurit'i that is called Puclianapata. Puclianapata is like the place that is the place where they were playing. And in that part, so kids or people goes and start to build like their houses, like in a plane, and they buy some fake bills and they start to do negotiation. It's like in a game. It's like in a play there. It's really fun. The people has a lot of faith. So they said, if I will build my house here, I will have my house. If I buy my car here, I will have my car. So it became in a place where the people do that kind of things. It's very fun. It's very nice. But now the people go and they have this half part. They go because they have faith in Jesus and God, But in the other hand, they also know that there's a spirit in the mountain, and they go to celebrate that as well. So is that a syncretism? Syncretism?
Mhm.
That is like
Yeah.
that makes it.
It certainly sounds like an interesting blend of the ancient Andean religions mixed with the Spanish and the colonists and all of that. It's a fascinating ceremony, and this is once each year, correct?
It is once each year.
And how
Yes.
many people are we talking, Ninoska?
Oof, there's so many people. I think in 2019, they calculate like this time because the celebration. Once I went with a dancers to take some pictures of the whole process. We started on Saturday. So the Saturday we arrived the town in Kafka, in a town in Kafka. So they have their own ceremonies as dancers. They have their pre-celebrations there. And we left the next day. It was Sunday. So we went to the little church in town. Then we walked to the other town. We took a truck to go to Mawayani. And from Mawayani, we start to walk. So we arrived on Monday and we slept a couple hours because at the midday, they have like this big celebration. We went there, they dancers. It's a whole celebration. But the principal day is the next day, the Tuesday. That's the principal day where the big masses start. So people calculate that between Saturday and that Tuesday, there were more like 20,000 visitors or maybe more. So that's why they were like saying this kind of celebration there. They were like saying that there's so many people.
This community where you begin the pilgrimage, how many people would you say normally live there?
Like normally living there, I don't know, it should be like maybe 2,000.
So it's a very small village.
It's very small. Yeah, very small. But during the celebration, there's more that probably it's more than 20, probably maybe 30 or 40,000 people that they go through this pilgrimage. That's a lot.
Good business for your chicharroneria, right?
There's so many. They have a lot of chicharrón de alpaca, a lot of
that sounds delicious. I never really tried it. I had alpaca once or twice, but I don't think I tried chicharrón.
It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, for sure. You can be my guide. We'll go there together and also Quezhuachaca, and we'll look for that little cave and tunnel system.
Oh, yes, please. That's my plan.
Let's talk a little bit more, please, Ninoska. Just a couple more minutes about Quyllurit'i. So I'm trying to get a sense of this. What's the elevation? Do you know what the elevation is?
Elevation, and the highest point that I've been, it was like 5,200.
Jiminy crickets, 5,200.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from here. I hike a lot. I love to climb the mountains. And I thought that it was used to that altitude, but I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, for all you gringos out there, that's 17,060 feet. So that's way up there, Ninoska. That's incredible.
That's a lot, that's high, and you can feel it. So then after the day that they have that big mass, that is 20, sorry, that is the Tuesday, after the mass, the people return to their places and prepare all the things because it will start the hike of 24 hours. They call it that, la caminata de 24 horas. So there's another special road that the people take to do this kind of celebration is the Tayancani celebration. After Quyllurit'i, they do Tayancani. So they walk through the mountain up and we walk a lot, actually 24 hours. We stop in some places, they dance it a little bit. It's just dancers. They are just for dancers. This is not for the people that they go and pray in the mass or in the church. It's just for dancers. So in some point, they have this celebration, this tradition that all the people put in line and they wait for the sunrise. It's amazing. They call it Inti Alabado, and it's in Tayancani. Like we arrived that time, and it was like 4 a.m. in the morning, and all the dancers made a line in the mountain, the whole mountain. There's so many dancers.
Ninoska, you have people, these dancers and people like that coming from all different regions, correct?
Yes. Yes, I was with them. We hike all this time. They do all these kind of things. And it's really interesting to see their lives. There's so many people that they travel far away just for this celebration because as a tradition, they said that you have to dance like for 3 years. Continue. So there were people that they arrived from Lima, and other ones they were from the north of Peru that is quite far away. So they asked for permissions in their work. It was really, really interesting to see that. The faith of the people is incredible. And as I told you, they have the faith for the God, but on the other hand, they have the faith for this Pachamama and the apples as well. It's really interesting to see that.
And this ceremony kind of brings together many different groups of people, correct? You have people from the Amazon who come with their customs and traditions.
They call it like nations. They call no province, no district. They're called by nations. They have the Canchis nation, they have the Quispe Canchis, they have the Paucartambo, they have the Paruro, they have the Anta, and they have, what's the other one? They have like 6 or 7 nations that they have. So all of them, they became from a different parts of this Cusco region, and also they dress with a different colors. For example, the color of my province, like Canchis, my Canchis nation is blue, but a light blue. For Paruro is yellow. For Paucartambo is red. For Anta is green. So they have different colors, and they know that they are from there because you can see. And the dances that they have as well. One of the most popular dances is the Capascolla dancers. The Capascolla were the people that they used to be shapers of alpacas. And in the dance, in the custom of the dance, they have an alpaca, a dead baby alpaca in their backs. So there's the difference of that. It's really, really nice to see all of that kind of culture.
It's absolutely fascinating, and I have to go there to see it in person. It's definitely on my list of things to do. Ninoska, I don't want to take any more of your time. I'm so grateful for you to be here with us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime, I'm here to help.
I would love to have you on for another episode. You are the master of this area, and being someone who's from there, you know, you have so many personal experiences and stories like the ones that you shared with us with your father and your grandfather. So thank you so much, Ninoska.
You're welcome, Jesse, anytime. I hope you'll recover soon as well.
Thank you so much, and we'll be in touch, okay?
Bye.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.